he's gonna clear out the division. Give him the title fight right now. It's like, dude, if you want to have sex with him, do it on your own time. You look like a McDonald's worker that just got off shift. Like, you know what I mean? All these rolls. These are just rolls of pennies.
He's gonna fuck me with the roll of quarters. He's gonna
get off
fuck
work
you with a
early.
roll of quarters?
Yeah, he's gonna get off work early. He's gonna stand in line at the bank, and he's gonna exchange a 20 for a roll of fucking quarters.
He's gonna fuck me with the roll of quarters.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be in the intro.
Welcome back to MMA Mathletes. My name is Sean. This is Joe. We're two casual MMA fans who happen to be degenerate gamblers. Come join us while we chase the perfect parlay each week. This week, we're breaking down UFC Fight Night, Youssef Zalal versus Aljamain Sterling. And if you enjoy our content, make sure you're subscribed and hit that thumbs up button.
So this week, we actually didn't get mopped. Like, my picks, I would say, I think I only was off by one if you don't include the robbery.
Yeah, I mean, I chugged 3 beers, so.
Yeah, he didn't do so hot. But the thing is, Jai Herbert, like...
What is good with him? Holy shit. We were saying he was a live dog.
He is a live dog. But we didn't have him on the parlay. If you go through all my picks, I think he's the only one I didn't hit.
Interesting.
Except for the one that was robbed, JJ.
I mean, JJ didn't win that, so.
JJ did not win that. Let's just
100%.
get that straight right
100%.
away. She didn't win that shit.
The most did not win that.
I don't know how they can go about appealing that or whatever, but they need to appeal that because I don't know how JJ was like, yeah, they did that right. When she got the nod, she was like, finally, the fucking judge doesn't understand.
Crazy.
Horth was
Canada is wild too.
In Canada, what did she do to those judges?
Yeah, like as far as I know, Mike Malott was getting 10-8s on the first 2 rounds of that Gilbert Burns fight. So it's like, like I don't know where you're seeing in Canada that she's not winning that fight.
Yeah, I wonder how much those judges made off that fight.
100%. Especially because she was doing everything you ask her for. It's like she's pushing the pace. She has better octagon control. She's throwing the more devastating shots. She's throwing, similar to volume. Maybe JJ's throwing a little bit more at times. Maybe Horth is throwing a little bit more at times. So I just don't know where you're seeing it where it's like, oh yeah, JJ definitely won that fight.
JJ definitely did not win that fight. I would say 30-27 Horth.
Yeah.
When they were like 30-27, I was like, yeah, Horth.
Dude.
JJ, what?
Both of us did. Our
JJ
reaction.
Horth, that's a weird name.
JJ Horth. But yeah, that was fucking crazy.
The other thing that was weird is in the first fight, when Jason Herzog was like, 50 seconds left, guys.
Yeah, keep fighting.
Why did he say 50 seconds left?
Yeah, like, what are you doing?
That was weird.
Kind of sus.
Yeah, like, does he have money on, like, makes it to second round, makes it to third round? That was weird. That was really weird to say, 50 seconds left, guys. Like, that's weird.
Push it.
And then Herb Dean, when the spinning back fist happened, I forgot which fight that was, and he said, did that land?
I think that was the Tanner Bozer fight.
It's like, why does that matter if it landed?
Yeah, like
it was at the buzzer. They stopped fighting. Sometimes he was in motion before the buzzer. Like, I don't understand why that mattered.
Super weird.
Did that land?
Was it a genuine question?
Yeah, maybe he was just like, I wonder if that landed.
Yeah. Dude, did that land? Dude, hell yeah, dude.
Dude, I don't know, but the reffing kind of weird. I like that they were actually stopping fights. Like that first fight, he didn't have to murder him.
Yeah.
But the fence grabs.
Dude, the fence.
Holy egregious.
The fence grabs are indefensible.
Yeah, those fence grabs were nasty. There was like 5 fence grabs back to back to back.
Oh, yeah. And it's like, dude, after the first one, just take a point.
I think it was because it was the new ref.
Oh,
the new ref had no idea what to do.
I think he might be Canadian.
That's what it is.
He's just too nice.
Yeah, all right. It's okay.
Oh, bud.
It's okay.
Go.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously.
Crazy, dude.
Terrible reffing with that, but everything else wasn't too bad.
Yeah. I mean, I had like a little bit of a tinfoil hat theory. What if they're doing like just these egregious like judgment calls to try to get people to force, like, don't leave it in the hands of the judges?
I don't know, man, but I'm telling you what.
It's like every week, though.
But UFC is, I don't know, they're just not doing it anymore, I feel. Like, the reffing is bad. The judging is bad. Even, like, The Ultimate Fighter, the show, isn't all that. It's, like, just a bunch of competitors. It's not really, like, fun like Jersey Shore.
Do you think that they're just being complacent?
Yeah, I totally think so. Yeah, I think that he's like, cool, I'm off doing slap bet or whatever that shit is. And then he's like, well, that made a bunch of money. I'm going to do Zuffa boxing. It's like, well, now I think he just cares about Zuffa boxing. Everything else is just everyone else. And then, I don't know. I just think that UFC isn't like a bunch of dogs as much as it was before. Now UFC is more like, I don't know, let's go to the decision. Let's do that type of style.
I think it's a mixture of a couple different things. So first of all, I think they're expanding a little too much. I like back in the day, I feel like it was very exclusive to be in the UFC. And it was like, it really meant something if you were the UFC, because that was like cream of the crop. It was like, dude, like the MLB, like you're that guy, right? And I think that now, because they're just expanding it, having so many fight cards and stuff like that, it's making it so that you're watering down the overall competition pool. So you're just getting a lot of people that are just iffy fighters. It's not like, you have, let's say you have, I don't know, 30 fighters in a division like you used to, and all of them could beat number one, could potentially, like you could see a path to that victory. Now it's like you have like 130 fighters in the lightweight division. And it's like, okay, like, like that.
There's guys in the top 15 that are never going to touch gold.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
And like you just get these weird wishy-washy fights. Yeah. And because of that.
I do got to say though, Josh Hockett making heavyweight great again.
Dude, honestly, he's making waves not just in heavyweight. He's making waves, I believe, in the UFC in general. Like literally him doing that, him getting the immediate payoff of getting the UFC White House card bid is making everyone be like, oh, you know what? If I do good, if I perform good, good things come my way. If I put people out, I get things. And I think that more people need to understand that and, just go with that. And if it goes to decision, like his went to decision, that was a fun decision.
But god damn, was that a fun fight.
It was exciting for 15 minutes through and through, all gas. And that's what people want to see. That's what ultimately the UFC wants to see. And in return, you get stuff back.
And on the live stream, they brought up a good point too, where it's like Curtis Blades didn't get his flowers, but Josh Hockett's getting all the respect. But I mean, it does take two to tango.
100%.
Curtis Blades, I mean, he put it out there too. When Josh Hockett was ready to throw down, so was Curtis Blades. He kept pushing the pace as well. Josh just really put the pressure in pace. But it takes two to tango. Yeah. And both did such a great job. So they're both in like the argument that they're making it great again. But I think that if Josh Hockett chilled with everything, like he was like, all right, cool, like we could slow down, I think Curtis would have been like, all right, that's fine. We could slow down the pace a bit. But the fact that Josh Hockett was like, nah, and flipped him off and was like, let's fucking throw down right now. I think that's what got Curtis there. So it's still Josh Hockett, but props to Curtis Blades as well, because he was ready to throw down. And he did throw down the entire time like a gangster.
Also, I mean, I have never seen him have to really dig deep and just, find the dog.
Yeah.
And he had to do that in that fight. So it's like, dude, props to him as well.
All right. I'm just going to say something. I'm definitely going to be the only person saying this. The comments are going to be very mean. I get it. Y'all just hate people. But the Nalo fight, Nalo versus Jai Herbert, everyone was saying how great that fight was. And you guys were all like really excited about that fight. I just got to say, it's just two old dudes that don't have chins that just checked each other's chins. And then one got the better of the other. That's how I view that fight. So I'm sorry if you guys hate me for that. But honestly, that's all I was thinking. I was like, man, dude, Jai Herbert's chin is dust. And then he goes and he cracks homeboy with a pretty good shot, not gonna lie. But also, I mean, he's old. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he did get him with the shot. He split the cross. If he was a younger man, maybe he takes that shot. Maybe he doesn't. But I'm chalking that up to just two old dudes scrapping. But they both can crack. But they're both chinny at the same time.
I mean, but at the same time, I mean, that was a fun fight. Was it a great fight? I don't know. I feel like,
people are saying it's like fight of the year.
Yeah, people wanted it to be fight of the night. And I personally think that fight of the night is similar to like, Charles Jourdain got the fight of the night last night.
He should have.
I mean, that was a scrap. But the thing is, it was the duration. Like, the Nalo fight was fun while it lasted, but it was like a minute versus like 15 minutes of pure, I feel like it was pure entertainment with Jourdain.
Not only was it just entertaining, it wasn't just like a scrap, but it was so high level. That grappling, that's the grappling we want to see. That's the, like, we don't hate grappling like, we hate hugging. We hate holding people down, just doing nothing with it. How active was Charles Jourdain on the ground? His guard was so active, throwing submissions, always getting to his hip, always trying to shrimp out, always trying to recollect, a different position. Kept going for guillotines, kept going for Kimura sweeps, Kimura anything, straight arm locks. He was going for it all. And the fact that he was doing that, and then at one point, he had Kyler hurt with an elbow so bad. And he just kept moving forward, marching forward the entire time. If he was standing, he was going forward. If he was on the ground, he was pushing the pace. Even being in the defensive area, he was still defensively pushing the pace. No one had time to chill. And that was just an all-over fun fight. If every fight was like that, man, imagine how great the UFC would be.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it was hard for me to even like speak because I was like concentrating on what the positions were. I'm just like, oh my gosh, what are they doing right now? As opposed to like normally you just see, they're in half guard. He's got to try to get, regain his guard. You're just like, okay, cool, awesome. You're like, what the fuck are they doing? What are they doing with the wrist control? What's happening there? And that was just so much fun to watch. So much like learning while you're watching it.
I think that like a lot of people, when they get put on their back, they go and they're like, they think two things. First off, they get complacent where they just concede and they just are on their back, flat back, and they're just getting laid on. And then they're like, okay, what should I do? This guy's a high level grappler on top of me. They're trying to think like that. And then other people are like thinking like, almost like they do too many grappling matches that don't have time limits or something. They're like, I have plenty of time. I have plenty of time to get out of this. Oh, the round's going to start and I'll start on my feet. Thinking like those thoughts. That's not how you win fights, and that's how you lose decisions, and that's how you go home unhappy and you think, I could have done more in there. Charles Jourdain, if he lost that fight, it's like he did everything he could. He was never flat on his back. He was always on his hip. He was always on his side. He was always doing something. If he did get flattened out, he was right back to his side. That's how you do it right there. That was a perfect performance. Even if he didn't like get the finish or anything like that, he did everything he could. And if he didn't get the nod that night, I mean, no harm, no foul. Great fight, great performance. And he put everything out there.
Yeah, like he did not accept any position whatsoever.
No.
Like you could visibly see how frustrated Kyler was because every single time they got to the ground, he was getting framed. Like he was getting a knee shield just like right across the belly. Like it was never, oh, we are in guard. It was at no point was it like that. Oh, we are in a traditional position. It's like we're in like a weird 3/4 guard. The knee is like going right across the belly. He's getting a forearm to the throat. It's like absolutely like just impossible to control Jourdain on the ground, I feel.
100%. And you could see in Kyler's face that he was like, oh shit, Jourdain's here to like scrap.
Yeah.
You could see he was like, I was not expecting this big of a scrap. I was expecting it almost like walk through. I'm going to out grapple. I'm going to outperform on Charles Jourdain. And he did look a little shocked. Charles Jourdain, he always looks like he's ready to kill someone. When he's in there, his eyes go black like a shark, and he's ready for like anything to happen. But Kyler was like on the back foot, like, oh, dude, this guy's still marching forward. I gotta grapple this guy. Like, I gotta get a hold of this guy because he's gonna land some annoying shit.
And that's the best Kyler I think we've seen as well.
Dude, such a fun Kyler. That was incredible grappling on Kyler's part.
Like mentally, he like when we were watching him walk out, he was so excited to be there. I've never seen him show so much emotion.
Yeah.
On the way out, I was like, oh, this might be a long fucking night for Charles Jourdain. And, it was a long night, but it was a fun night to watch.
That was a fun night. I'm just glad that Jourdain got done. It's just fun for the division if he gets it done. But, I love Kyler too. So, either way, whoever won or lost, I was going to be kind of sad.
I was so bummed about that Karini Silva loss, though.
Dude, how close were you?
So close.
Everyone's like, these guys don't know ball. They said Karini Silva by submission.
I don't know. She had a couple submissions.
I'm like, first off, I said Jasmine.
Yeah.
Like,
why are you pairing us with this?
Don't pair us together. He had a shotgun beers. I did not.
Yeah. But like
so close.
Oh, she had so many. She almost got a Gogo Plata.
Dude, she didn't almost get it, but she was setting it up.
Like she was definitely like getting into the motions of it.
It was weird. I was like, the first to call out Karini Silva by submission, everyone's like, nah. And then she pulled out Gogo Plata, the first one in UFC, be just nasty.
Oh yeah,
that'd be just
that'd been so funny, dude.
Grotesque. But yeah, like that was incredible. I really thought that she was gonna get the submission. I was ready to pound those beers.
Yeah.
I was like, I guess that's on me.
I mean, it is what it is on that, right?
It is, but when she had that armbar, and then Jasmine just ended up just applying a bunch of pressure, stacking her, and then like smash passing. I was like, oh man, that's some sick grappling. But that's the thing is like I thought that Jasmine's positional grappling was going to be better than Karini's, and I think that Karini, she was like, oh, if I get on my back, I'm just gonna throw up submissions. I was thinking that she was gonna think like that too. Like, and I really thought she was able to. I was like, she could definitely get a submission. Yeah. She could definitely snatch something up. But I didn't think that she was going to be the power grappler in that instance.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just so curious on who do you give Jasmine next? Because obviously she wants to move up in that division.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I feel like everyone above her, though, she would lose to.
I wonder if she, because before the fight, she was saying that her biggest thing is she wants to co-main or she wants to mainline or co-mainline whatever it's called, a Canadian card. So maybe she gets a fight in the interim. And then she get like maybe like the next one up. I don't know who's right above her, but then does it at the next Canadian card. Because it's probably gonna be what you think is another one by the end of the year.
I'm sure they probably have like a UFC Toronto.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna have one more by the end of the year, especially if Mike Malott fights because he has to fight in Canada.
Yeah, I guess that's in his contract. It's cool.
Yeah,
whatever. You know, we'll just skirt past on that.
But if he was main and she was co-main, I think that's what she wants.
I mean, that's cool, but like I mean,
even if she lost though, even if you're saying she would lose to everyone above her, maybe she doesn't fight until the next Canadian card. They're like, hey, we're going to give you someone above you that puts you maybe in contention or within range of contention.
I mean, it would have to be because, I mean, she's not getting any younger. She's 37.
What rank is she?
I think she's like 6 now or something like that. But it's like, who she have above her? Like Grosso's going to fucking destroy that chin. That just is what it is.
Yeah.
Fiora, we already saw what happened with her and Fiora. Erin Blanchfield's just going to, I think she's gonna walk her, and even Macy Barber. That would be an interesting fight because then it's like
Macy's coming back, and
you either have Macy and she comes back in full swing, or you have Jasmine coming back up the ranks.
True.
So it's a win-win in the UFC's eyes. But I mean,
did Macy ever wake up?
I think she's waiting until September ends.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Makes sense. Mike Malott though, dude, I can't tell if he's pretty good at fighting. If he has the touch, I don't know what it is, but that guy, dude, problem.
He is a problem. I just don't know where his ceiling is.
I know. I'm like, dude, are you good? Are you not good?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he didn't really like wow me. He never like wows me, but he like goes out there and he puts people out. I'm like,
yeah.
I just don't. It's like Dricus. Like when Dricus was first coming on the scene, it was like, does he have like the touch? Like, what is going on here? When he put out Whitaker, I was like, hello? Like, what? With a jab?
Because no one puts out Whitaker except for like Prime Izzy, Prime Stephen Thompson.
Yeah.
Like minus that. Like
so, and with a jab.
Yeah, with the
jab.
Like,
what the fuck? So I don't know. I just have no idea what Mike Malott has. But I mean, I'm excited. I like when I see someone and I'm like, I don't know why, but this guy's putting people out. You know?
Yeah, it's super strange. Like, but I'm curious to see who they give him next.
Who do you want to see next?
It's difficult because everyone's kind of tied up in that division. But I mean, him versus Joaquin Buckley, I think that would be a fun fight.
Dude, he's so thick.
Yeah, he's thick, and he's probably definitely been working on his grappling.
Isn't Joaquin? Who's he supposed to fight next?
Sean Brady, I believe. Which that's a fire fight. Sean Brady as well. The loser of that fight goes up against Mike Malott.
A tall order though.
For Mike Malott?
No. Sean Brady.
Oh yeah,
against Joaquin.
100%.
That's a tough one. I don't know who I take on that.
I mean,
I gotta go knee jerk Sean Brady, but I mean, we'll wait on that one.
I mean, we're gonna definitely have. I think it's in the next couple of weeks. I think it's before 328.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just take 1 week at a time.
Yeah. 100%.
Too much to think about.
Like a fucking quarterback over here.
100%. But what you were saying on the live stream? Maybe Leon Edwards.
Leon Edwards, just to make him look good. Have him drop that chin and then move on up.
Which one? Because what if Leon does it to him?
I mean, Leon. That'd be crazy. You could definitely do it,
dude.
But the problem is that
I'm actually really interested in that fight.
I am interested in that fight. The problem is that I think Leon loses because his mental is just not there. He's not like
maybe.
I don't see him really being aggressive.
Well, I think that people with aura. I wouldn't say Mike has aura. I would say Mike is crushing right now, but like Morales, Aura.
Yeah.
What's his name? Who did you lose to before that?
Protest,
Aura.
Yeah.
Like,
well, hear me out. Mike Malott in Canada, that might be Aura though, right? So like, let's say they did UFC Toronto, and you had Jasmine versus I don't know Macy Barber co-main. Then you got Maine Mike Malott versus Leon. I mean, I think that would be Aura.
Honestly, that would be a fun fight card.
That would be a fun fight card.
That'd be really fun.
Very, very interesting. A lot of storylines going on there.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny because like if Leon wins that fight and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like, what's he gonna go on a title run soon? Like he can't beat, there's no way he takes on Morales. There's no way he beats a few of those guys up there. It's not interesting. That's what makes it not interesting. But it would be better for Mike if he wins. Better for the storyline. Because then it's like, cool, now you go on to the next thing and the next thing. But if he loses to Leon, where does he go?
Yeah. But it also makes us interesting, makes it interesting for MMA math. Because, like, let's say he doesn't put out Leon. It goes full 5 rounds. He beats Leon. Okay, that's cool and all. But there's like 2 or 3 guys up there that have finished Leon. So it's like now we know it's like, okay, well, you don't have that power, maybe.
Or maybe he's just, his corner's like, hey, man, just take it easy. Because I guess that's what they do a lot. Because he gets very excited and wants to put people out in the first round, that his corner just says a lot like, calm down, take it easy. Like there's 5 rounds, there's 3 rounds.
It's probably because of the Neil Magny fight. Let's be honest.
It was before that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
apparently he didn't listen to the Neil Magny fight.
Yeah. But he went up when he was first coming back into fighting before the Dana White Contender Series. That happened. He took like 3 years off or something like that. And then they were like, yo, chill out. Just go out there, feel him out. And then he put him out in the first round. He like felt it and he was like, I'm just going to go. And he just put him out.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I respect.
I mean, yeah. But if he got put out, then it's like, dude, you didn't listen. You know what I mean? It's kind of one of those things where it's like you see something as a fighter, the corner sees something as the corner.
Yeah.
And they know you before the fight, and then you think you know you before the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But Mike Malott, great performance against Gilbert Burns. I love the double jab uppercut. I mean, I just think that's such a sick ass.
I mean, the uppercut 3 that really hurt him.
Oh, yeah.
Was fucking sweet as well.
I was just screaming for that.
Yeah.
I was like, get it.
So, I mean, and then obviously you got Gilbert Burns retiring.
That was sad.
Yeah, it was sad. But I mean, he had a great career. So
yeah, he had a really great career. A lot of people were like, love. I saw this one tweet. It was funny. It said, love him or hate him, Gilbert Burns is a terrible fighter.
Damn, dude.
I was like, you all are assholes.
Fucking.
It's the new people, dude. Like everyone that's just now getting into things. I know people think we're like these new people that are like, oh, these guys don't know ball.
Yeah.
And they've seen 5 fucking fights. Or they come out after the loss. It's like, we go and we place a bet and then they're like, these guys don't know ball. They lost the fight. It's like, yeah, bitch, you didn't say shit before. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up, ho. Like,
also, it's like, I feel like people might think that we just don't put money on the fights. And it's like, we do.
Yeah.
So, I mean, these bets, it's like we're putting our money where.
Even more, we put beers on the fights.
Yeah. I mean,
that's where it really gets interesting.
Honestly, so stressful.
Yeah. It's stressful watching you chug beer.
Oh, yeah. I'll be better next time. But.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I didn't spray half the beer all over the room. So
yeah, I don't know who does that. What else happened in that fight?
Well, what else happened? I mean, you had the Bozer fight. That was crazy. Like, I mean, nice to see finishes. Hello, heavyweights.
Dude, heavyweights finally going, yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That was good.
Then obviously your lock of the week hit.
Lock of the week,
good
obvious.
For you.
Easy hit.
Oh, dude, that guy is a fucking animal.
But we already knew that.
Yeah. Yeah, but we don't know how much we know that.
But the one I'm most proud about on that entire thing was I called out the first fight of the night.
Yeah.
The most proud. That's where I'm the happiest.
I totally spaced it that it was a short notice fight too. So
it didn't matter. It didn't matter. He was gonna fuck him up, dude. Did you watch it?
No.
Because I know you were driving.
No, I didn't.
Dude, he was gonna fuck him up no matter what. That guy gets hit and he just doesn't know. He just freezes up.
Yeah. Don't watch UFC fights and drive, guys. PSA.
Yeah.
But I totally do. Not the point of the story.
Yeah.
Was there any other fights? You got Thiago just being a fucking mid-ass fighter.
Thiago Moses, like, dude, retire, my guy.
I mean, Gage looks like a all right prospect.
Dude,
he's like a filler prospect though.
Dude, he's he reminds me of Pico. People are like, hey, he's gonna clear out the division. Give him the title fight right now.
I'm like,
shut up.
I'm like, I don't know about that. I mean, he's all right. He's pretty good. I mean, Thiago is not even in the top 15.
Yeah.
And he didn't even put out.
Dude, he looked terrible.
Awful.
He looked so bad.
He looked so bad. And he was like, I just don't know what his game plan was.
I don't know. But also,
it's like he had no game plan.
But also Gage, like he was like dancing and stuff instead of actually fighting.
Yeah.
Like, what an idiot, dude.
Well, it's because like homeboy was pulling guard. He's like, oh, I'm not going to get in your guard.
It's like, cool, back up, get him up, and then put him out. That way you get a bonus and you get fans. Yeah. Instead, you're like dancing while he has his legs on your hips. Like, are you seducing him?
No,
like,
I think
is he backing that ass up?
I think he is the Eileen Perez.
Oh.
I think that's what it is.
Oh, gotcha. It's like, dude, if you want to have sex with them, do it on your own time.
Yeah, 100%. Get your own OnlyFans account.
Yeah, crazy.
Fucking messed up.
Yeah, that guy, he's all right. He's not, I don't think he's
not a world beater.
Yeah, like.
He's going to have fun fights.
Yeah, maybe.
Because he's game for the fight.
Yeah.
So, like, he'll at least, like, there's going to be results to the fight.
Yeah.
You know, he pushes a pace, whether or not he's good enough to respond to what's coming at him with that, you know? Like that's 155. If someone that was just a fucking marauder at 155 went up against him, like he's gonna get put out pretty quick. But I mean, at least he like initiated and tried to, you know.
It's just weird when people are like there's these people that just haven't fought fucking anyone. They come in here to the UFC, they fight someone who's like not even a good fighter in that division, and they go, man, just give him the champ already. It's like, shut up, dude. But sit down.
That's the hardest part about betting on so many of these fights. You know, it's like the Nalo fight. Like, to circle back to that. Like, he was on a tear? Yeah, he definitely was on a tear. Was it in a regional division? Like, oh yeah, it was. Like, this is the UFC. Like, you could see literally, Jai Herbert's not even like I think he's like the 40th best fighter in that division if you went on Tapology. And it's like, and you put him out. You know, like, that's how the UFC is. It's a completely, and should be a completely different level than the rest of everything else. You know, LFA or whatever it is. It should be like that. But it's like, it's hard to gamble with it sometimes, because it's like, you don't know. You know, like, even the guy that you said was a lock of the week, like, yeah, we see him and he's like, dude, that guy looks like a fucking problem.
How much of a problem is it though?
Well, it's like, you don't know until you know. And until he gets in the UFC, you honestly don't know. Because like maybe the guy that was on Contender Series wasn't that guy. You know, maybe he's not like an absolute killer, you know? Maybe he was going through the regional circuit and you're looking at their wins and losses and it's like a fucking boxing league when it's like 34 and 47. You know, The guy's like, 48 years old, has 3 kids and actually just part-times at some like, Dave and Buster's or some shit like that. You honestly don't know what's going on with those. So it's like, you can't really see the full scope of it until they actually get in the UFC and fight a UFC fighter. Then you're like, okay, like, I got you now. You're that guy. My bad.
No, 100%. Do you have any fight news?
I do have fight news.
What's up?
So Jan Blachowicz tore his meniscus. He's out of the Bogdan Guskov fight.
How many weeks out is that?
Couple weeks. It's UFC 328, I believe. So the Strickland fight. And it looks like they're trying to get Iwu. Like, reports are saying Iwu might be getting that short notice.
Iwu is going to smoke that ass.
Dude, I would love to see that too.
Dude, that's crazy.
And then what a bump up that would be for him for rankings. I mean, they're both problems though.
Dude, when Iwu touches that chin, people go night-night. And if he doesn't, then we finally get to see the ground game that he's been trying to get us to see. That's exciting.
What a storyline.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, man. So you want the title? It's like, maybe, dude. I just want to show everyone my ground game, man. I'm tired of everyone falling asleep around me.
Yeah. I touch them and they just go to sleep. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Gosh, guys, do better.
Just fucking gangster though.
Absolute gangster.
Yeah, I think that Jan might go to bed.
Yeah. Jan?
Or
Guskov.
Oh yeah, Guskov.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the interesting thing is that it's not like he's just shortening his fight camp essentially if he does get that, because he's supposed to fight, I believe, in June against your boy Billy Elicana. So if
he can get both those asses same night,
dude. Imagine that'd be fucking sweet, dude.
Spank both children, dude. Yeah, put them both to bed.
Just going up like that would be so sick.
Yeah,
but so I heard that's gonna happen potentially.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah, I'm super excited for him to, like, the more times we see him, the better, in my opinion.
Yeah. I know that's how I feel about Topuria. It's like every time he fights, I'm like, God, when's he gonna fight again? You know?
What's your thoughts on that? Someone was talking about it the other day, where it's kind of frustrating that we have so many division champions that are so inactive.
I think you have to fight 2 times a year.
I think 2 times. I think that's an appropriate.
I think that's
amount
reasonable
of times.
as hell.
Yeah.
There's enough cards to go 2 times a year.
Yeah, and it's like I feel like we just don't get enough true like championship fights. Like, it's most of the time it's like a weird interim belt, or it's like, oh dude, this guy hasn't fought in like a year and a half, and like now we gotta go see him. Like, I'm excited to see Hamzat fight, under a year after he won the belt.
Yeah, like Hamzat, for instance, he needs to fight 2 times a year.
Yeah, he should fight 2 times a year.
To retain that belt 2 times a year. Everyone, 2 times a year. Even the BMF. BMF has to be 2 times. You know what I mean? Like, we should just...
Yeah, just a flat rate on that.
No,
if you want to fight it more, you want to be like Marab? Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
the more the merrier.
Yeah, there's enough cards, to go around. There's enough co-mains for certain fighters. Like, if you're not going to sell, like, for instance, when Pantoja fought Usyk, right? Mm-hmm. And it was just the most dog shit card ever. No one bought it. No one wanted it. Terrible. Yeah. Okay, co-main that. You know what I mean? If you got to be honest with yourself as a business. This is not going to sell.
Yeah.
I don't care how packed your card is. That main event sucks ass. No one wants to see that.
Yeah.
You're going to put that as a co-main.
It just is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, also, I think that maybe like enticing them to like maybe like their championship fights, they can start doing them in their home countries. That might be interesting. So it's like, like you get something.
You should.
Yeah, like if you're going Dagestan, it's like you gotta go into Dagestan and take the belt. Oh, let's say Tatsuya Taira wins the belt next month. Oh, you have to go to Japan. You're gonna have to take it.
I think it's sick. Yeah.
I think that's gangster, honestly. Like, I think they should do it like that.
Yeah.
Topuria. Oh, you have to go to Spain to take that belt.
Well, like when people say, like, I'm bringing the belt back, it's like. You actually
has a whole new meaning.
It does. Yeah. It does. It's like a whole layer where it's like, nah, dog. Like, I'm bringing the UFC home with me.
Yeah.
They're coming to daddy.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, and if they want to take it, they're going to have to come to daddy.
It's interesting. It's interesting because it's wherever they live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like Adesanya, for instance, Nigeria, and then lives in New Zealand.
Yeah, so it would be a New Zealand fight.
Yeah, it'd be New Zealand.
I mean, they kind of do that, sort of, but I feel like that should be just like...
The standard. Yeah.
It's like, oh, Sedriques gets the belt back.
South Africa,
South Africa, let's go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And I get it if you do South Africa and then you go and you load up South African fighters.
Yeah.
I get it.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll watch that whole card.
Yeah, I'll watch that card. That's fun. I like the pride that shows as well.
The one that's interesting is Ireland. We need some Irish champions.
Oh, dude, at some point,
because they have them and like Russians, craziest fans.
Yeah, dude. I mean, imagine having like an Irish, like let's say Conor or Ian Gary wins the belt and he takes it back to Ireland. And then so he sells out an Ireland ticket and then he has to go up against someone like that's British. Like, let's say Leon actually does go on a tear and it's him versus Leon in Ireland. Like, tell me that's not going to sell.
Yeah, that'll sell.
In a heartbeat.
That'll sell. I'll tell you.
Yeah. Or like, like even like these Polish fighters, like Iwu. I mean, I think honestly he has a really good opportunity to potentially try to, become a champion. He's very young.
We haven't seen his ground game, guys.
We haven't seen his ground game. And it's fucking terrifying if he's that terrifying with the hands. And he's like, yeah, I'm actually like a judo specialist.
Like, I'm better on the ground.
Yeah. That's fucking terrifying. But, let's say he does become champion. Like, we should have him have to, like go to Poland and fucking fight him in Poland. Like, that's fucking terrifying.
That would be a fun card because all the Polish power on that card.
Oh, dude, the amount of Polish power.
All the knockouts.
Yeah, and then you get your AARP Jan Blachowicz in there. You know, just eating some IHOP off the menu.
It's nothing against him. He's just old, and I don't like seeing people fight past their prime. And I don't like seeing people start to get knocked out because you're just shaving years off your life. And it's like, I don't want to see him have that happen.
Well, I mean, he has a fucking crazy chin. But I do agree. I hate
it because...
But if he
fought Iwu, and Iwu puts him out, and then the next person goes, and it's like...
and he unlocked the chin.
He unlocked the chinny.
Yeah.
Like the Holiday Inn.
No, but like it just sucks because you'll get new fans and like they'll see this version. You know, it's like kind of like Cerrone, like in his last years, and they're like, "Oh, dude, Cerrone, what a fucking scrub this guy is." And it's like, "Oh, but you didn't see Cerrone like how we saw Cerrone."
Play clip.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Like when it did that sick ass fucking what's it called?
The combo
with the fucking head kick at the end. Oh, fucking beautiful. Like people don't see that. Like Jan Blachowicz, fucking when he put out, I believe it was Rakic, dude, that was a fucking hammer. Like so sick. And like, or like Adesanya, they're like, oh, dude, sucks that he's washed. You know what a terrible fighter. And it's like, yeah, but like, dude, in his prime, he was so fucking sweet.
Before he got help.
Yeah. Like, look at this fucking crackhead Conor McGregor. Just like, you know, look at the size of the moon. You know, like this fucking guy is just like, dude, back in his prime.
When he was like speaking in idioms.
Oh, dude, the whole thing was like in philosophical terms.
So sick.
Like, watch The Ultimate Fighter. That was so much fun to watch. Where like he's just like on a different like wavelength. He's on like a high level of like talking about striking and everything. And you're just like, Jesus Christ, what is this guy on? But he wasn't on anything.
Crazy.
Then you're like, what is this guy talking about nowadays? And it's like, oh, it's because he's on something.
But the dedication that you saw, I mean, his mobility, he would do like mobility stuff for like an hour before doing some conditioning, before doing some pads, before doing some sparring, before doing some roll. Like, it's just like, that's what he did.
I loved his style back then too.
Yeah.
It just so like water.
Yeah.
Like very, very flowy.
Very flowy.
Oh,
R.I.P.
Those were the days.
Also, there's like talks of the fact that Conor is supposed to be coming back International Fight Week and that Ian Gary is supposed to come back International Fight Week.
I heard.
And we keep going back to this.
Yeah, but I'm hearing that it might be Max Holloway that he's fighting when he comes back.
McGregor versus Max Holloway?
Yeah.
He's going to be so big.
He's going to be so big, brother.
He's going to be so big. It just sucks because like we saw with Charles Oliveira, Charles is so big that when he hit Max, it was devastating.
Yeah.
That weight difference. Like, it's not that Charles was a better striker, but when he landed, it was going to be more devastating due to the weight.
Yeah.
Like, it was a huge factor.
I know. He's a fucking
I don't know why he didn't just keep it on the feet. I think Charles, like, seeing how when he did touch Max was like flinging around the ring. I think he could have made it a very fun fight and he could have maybe taken that.
Oh, 100%. But he's a grappler at heart. And it's the safe route.
That's like not the BMF way. I'm not going to get into the BMF shit again.
Yeah.
But
that was a couple months ago.
Yeah, what they should do is they should strip Max, or they should strip Oliveira from the BMF because that's not the baddest motherfucker. Like that's not the way they fight. Give it back to Max if he beats McGregor.
That would be gangster.
But I just don't want to. I don't want to see McGregor versus Holloway. I don't want to see that. McGregor's gonna be too big. Max can be too fast. It's like
that's an interesting matchup though.
Someone who's like, I guess, but it's like, oh, we're gonna see Max versus him too. We're gonna see McGregor like outside of fighting for a lot of years go against Max, who's like in his prime. Like, you imagine seeing prime McGregor versus prime Max.
Oh
at
yeah,
145.
That's the dream.
That would be the dream.
I mean, we were talking about on this stream, like the biggest what if scenarios. I think that's one of the biggest what if scenarios for me is what if Conor just doesn't go up to 155? He just stays at 145 for his career.
Well, I mean, he wouldn't have snapped his shit up if he didn't go up to 155.
That's true. Would we have regarded him as one of the greats if he didn't get that second belt though?
Yeah, I mean,
no. we would consider him like a feather. You know,
second belt definitely launched him.
Yeah, because like that first, getting the featherweight belt, it's like, first of all, iconic because you took out Jose Aldo. But then also, it's crazy because no one else since then really took out Jose Aldo. That's crazy.
And before then.
Yeah. Like he's the only one that connected that to that chin.
Yeah.
So like you have that, but then he would go on his run in the featherweight division, and it would be like, wow, he's such a good featherweight. You know, like Jose Aldo, like that's how we view Jose Aldo. It's like, oh, he's one of the greatest featherweights. Or like Alex Volkanovski, we might consider him like the greatest featherweight of all time. Do we consider him one of the greatest fighters, you know, in the GOAT conversation, like the way we say it about, you know, Conor and stuff like that?
Man, that's tough. That is very tough. Because I think that if Conor stayed in the 145, there would be no Volk run.
There'd be no Volk run. There'd be no, I don't think there'd be a Max run.
Yeah.
I don't think that, I mean, maybe we see him versus Aldo too. That would be the only thing that would be like a huge difference.
Dude, but him going up, fighting Jose Aldo at 145, and then Nate Diaz calls him out, and he's fighting Nate Diaz within a few months.
At 170?
At 170?
Just skips a grade.
Skips not even the 155, but that gray area in between 155 and 170.
Yeah.
You know, where
no man's
where
land.
there should be a belt, you know?
Yeah.
So basically it goes up 3 weight classes almost at that point.
Almost 4.
Yeah. So he goes all the way up, and then he fights him, and then he gets submitted, immediate rematch, and then has a dog fight, and then wins split decision.
I think it was unanimous.
Wins though, goes back down to 155, fucks up Eddie Alvarez, then loses to Khabib, goes to that dark period, lots of legal issues, lots of shit like that.
Yeah. The dark ages, as we call it.
Gets tossed out, comes back, fucks up Cerrone. Then on the way out, he turns in this like fucking nice guy all of a sudden.
For the Poirier too.
For Poirier too, which was kind of weird.
It was super
and then he
weird.
was like, fuck this. I can't be the nice guy anymore. Comes back for 3, shatters his shit.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Dude, imagine he just really wants that fucking Poirier win. And so he goes and let's say we have him versus Max Holloway. He puts away Max Holloway and he calls out Dustin Poirier being like, yo, come back from retirement.
Have you seen how big Poirier is?
Yeah.
Dude, he is not natty. Yeah, he's open about it too. He's like, I'm on all the shit right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, Cerrone was like that. Like the minute that he retired, it's just like they're all on TRT and shit like that.
Why would you not?
Yeah, I mean, also with the amount of years that you had to do such bad weight cuts, it must have fucked with your hormones.
But it also probably feels so good just to be a beefcake.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Beefy. You know?
I mean, imagine how much fun it must be for him. You know, before it's like you train and you had this goal of like you had to go into a cage and fight another human being. But now it's like you just get to learn everything.
Yeah.
You know, you have no time limits on shit.
I am interested to see what's next for him. I mean, he's entertaining a lot of stuff with boxing. He wants Nate Diaz in boxing. If McGregor comes back, he is interested in that fight.
Yeah.
He is interested in going to that, but I don't know if he comes out and comes off everything and then joins the thing, because then it's USADA for nine months to a year.
Yeah.
Before he can even hop in.
True.
I wonder if they can do kind of like a one championship thing where they can sign something saying he could be on all the juice.
That's funny you said that. I was literally going to be like, dude, what if they just did a one-time deal with him and Conor and they're both just yacked to the
gills? Yeah.
Like just so much gear. You know, they whatever they want to be on, they could be on, and they just have this one fight.
Like Uber Ream.
Oh my gosh, dude. How much fucking fun would that be?
That would be a lot of fun.
That would be an interesting fight.
That would be very interesting. I mean, I think Poirier he's just been more active. I don't know. I just need to see what Conor looks like now. I think that's why Conor doesn't want to come back. Why he keeps on doing this is because he's like, dude, what if I'm just not that guy? I think he might have a little bit of mental in him where he's like, dude, what if I was just like not that guy?
Yeah. Like, oh, do you remember the times when I was that guy? That was fun.
Yeah, like I wonder if he's like, dude, I'm probably not as fast as I was. I'm not this. I'm not that. I'm not this. I'm doing all these boxing expeditions. I mean, I have it, but do I have it against the guys that I was doing? I feel like they were a lot better than these guys that I'm facing. You know, I'm getting hit by these guys. I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking, but I want to see him come back and I want to see him be good. I want him to be Conor, because the new age people, they didn't get to experience Conor like how we did.
Yeah, and it's honestly a shame because it's like slightly diminishing his legacy at the same time, because they see him as this like hooligan.
Well, they're like, yeah, of course he beat Chad Mendes. Of course he beat. It's like now you're thinking that. At the time, you're thinking, dude, this guy's a wrestler. He's like one of the best in the division. He's next to fight Aldo. He goes and he's like, no, man, Aldo's injured. It's gonna be you and me, and then we're gonna fight for the interim, and then whoever wins fights Aldo for the actual belt. you know? And it was like, Conor was like, cool, man, I'm going to fuck this wrestler up. Like, you think I don't wrestle? You think I don't have a ground game? And that's what he did. He just fucked up Mendez like it was nothing, like for free. Like he was giving ass whoopings like it was free.
Damn,
dude. And then he goes after that and fucks up Aldo like he's late for something. He has got a dinner to get to or something. Just bink, I gotta go, guys. I'll see you later.
Is there, I mean, there's very few shots that are like more impressive than when he just throws a proper straight, like that, like Celtic cross, whatever it is.
When he's off to
and
the
it just
side.
connects.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's just so beautiful to see. And it's just, it's always right at the end of the punch. Like he has just such good distance management. Oh, you just see it. And you're like,
The other thing is Sam.
Smiling Sam Alvey.
Yeah.
He's fighting May 8th against some content creator. Have you seen this dude?
Some fucking yoked out dude who's never...
Just like this power lifter.
He just keeps doing like flagpole stands or whatever those are called.
Yeah, like human flag.
Human flag, yeah.
And it's like
super weird.
It's just interesting because like I understand where he's coming from. He's like, dude, he's like 200 pounds. I'm like 280 pounds. Like, you know, I can mop him. But it's like the amount of knowledge that he has in fighting, that's like where you're missing the point.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you know, kind of size doesn't really matter if you don't know what you're using.
You know, when you're watching Bully Beatdown and sometimes the UFC fighter takes it easy on the bully, I don't want to see that.
No.
Like, I get so tired of these guys that get called out by influencers or all these things. That's why I like when Sean Strickland beats the brakes off him, because not only does he beat the brakes off him, but it's like he just pushes that pace. He does start off nice though, and then he fucks him up. If Sean Strickland really wanted to fuck up these content creators, he could just fuck up these content creators.
Yeah, you could just walk right through
He
it.
fucked up that Navy SEAL guy.
Yeah.
Like it was nothing. Like it was like fun for him to do that.
Well, it's like also, it's like some of you guys are lasting longer than what almost Adesanya's fight was going to last.
Yeah.
You know, when he walked him down in the first round.
But that's because he's being sweet to them.
Yeah.
Like he's not fucking them up.
Exactly.
Like he could fuck you up in 13
No,
seconds.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like that's when you know he's being sweet to you.
Yeah.
Is like you're lasting longer than that. Just saying.
Dude, I can't stand it though. So like Alvey, I hope he goes in there like this is a world championship fight and he fucks him up.
That'd be so sick.
That's like what I like to see. I don't like to see these guys that go, oh, I'm just gonna like toy with this guy, blah 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 blah.
Or like Mayweather when he fought Logan Paul.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like a lot of just, I mean,
knocks out Logan, holds him up.
Yeah.
Logan goes back, like retains consciousness. Is that right? Now we'll start fighting again.
Yeah, and it's like that's cool and all, but like I didn't want to see that. I want to see what the difference is between a regular human being at that point and someone that is proficient in their craft.
Yeah. The other thing is that I think that he still owes Logan like $2 million or something. He's claiming that he hasn't paid him. He still owes him like $200.
Crazy.
Yeah, or $2 million. I mean,
2 million, 200.
Yeah, he owes him like 200 pennies.
It's like, dude, for the love of God, here you go, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just really hoping that he goes out there and fucks this dude up. This guy is not like, if you guys hate our content, you should watch this guy's content.
Yeah, this guy is not a fun human.
Yeah, but Sam reminds me of, what's his name? Mayhem Miller.
Yeah.
From Bully Beatdown. Like the way he talks about it. He has a whole series if you haven't seen it. It's like 8, I think it's 8 parts right now or 9 parts.
There might be 9 or 10 parts now.
It's so funny.
Because they're just going back and forth.
Yeah, they're just having like little beef. It's so funny.
Yeah, and then Sam Alvey just being just the cheesiest dude.
So cheesy.
And it's just so funny.
It's so good.
I love it. Like, because he's just not taking this seriously at all.
Yeah.
In like the sense that like, it's like, dude, like, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah. I just hope he fucks him up. All right, before we get into this week's fight picks, we are going live on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube this Saturday. We're going to be reacting and live betting on each fight. So whether we win big or lose big, you don't want to miss it.
First fight up is Talita Alencar versus Julia Polastri. Who you got?
I have Alencar for this. I think that a lot of people are counting her out, but I think that her positional grappling is going to carry her all the way to a decision victory. Julia is a young fighter who has sharp striking and good ground game, but I think that Alencar is just going to hold her down. She's going to land some big shots just to get her grappling going, hold her to the ground. It's going to be like that, rinse and repeat, just up and down the whole time. kind of like just wrestler. So I think it's going to be decision, Alencar.
I also have Alencar. I think this is a really, really close fight.
Super close
fight. I really like Julia Polastri. I think that she has really good striking. Normally, I go with the person that has the age, reach, height advantage. But I think that Talita's overall grappling is so much better than Julia's that I think that she can pretty much, if she takes to the ground, this fight's pretty much over. She could potentially even get the submission, but I definitely see it being a decision.
Next fight we have is Victor Valenzuela versus Max Griffin. Who do you have?
I was really back and forth on this fight. Valenzuela is pretty good. Like, you know, like, again, it like we were talking about it earlier where
he's all right.
Yeah, like, well, he's also, you're seeing him in the regional circuit and he's like a killer, but like, let's see him against a UFC fighter. I actually have Max Griffin to win this money line. I think that, yeah, is he the older fighter? Hell yeah, he is. He's been around forever, since the dawn of time. But I think that Victor Valenzuela has very looping, wide shots. And Max Griffin has really slick boxing. He throws very straight shots. He has very good footwork. And I think that he'll, with his age and experience, I think he'll be able to outgame Venezuela's game. And on top of it, I think he'll have the cardio to last all 3 rounds pretty confidently. His last fight, he went up against Chris Curtis to his split decision loss. But Chris Curtis is also a fucking dog on the feet. So it's like the fact that Chris Curtis didn't put him out with his power and his sharpness, I just don't see Valenzuela being able to crack that chin. And he's only been finished twice in the UFC. 1 submission, 1 KO. The KO was ground and pound by Colby Covington. Crazy pull. But altogether, I just think that Max Griffin, he's just going to show this young buck how it's done. Who do you got?
This is actually my lock of the week. I have Max Griffin by KO. I think Victor's all right. I think he looks good in the regional circuit. I think he looks all right. But when it comes to Max Griffin has some power in those hands. He's got great boxing. One thing he does is going to complement him very well in this fight. When people throw leg kicks, he loves to throw that right hand to counter it, just right down the middle. As soon as he touches leg, he's going to hit you. Victor does not move his head when he does his leg kicks. He stands right here, throws a leg kick, and he's very susceptible, hands down and everything, to that counter right hand. I think that's gonna be a massive problem, especially with the heavy hands of Max. Max, I mean, he's a veteran. He's gonna eat that leg kick, and he's gonna just knock the brakes off this fool.
I would love to see that. I just don't know if he gets the KO just because he hasn't gotten a KO in a while.
I'm here for it.
But I am here for it. I don't know.
Has Victor even been finished?
Yeah, dude, has he? Oh boy. Cue the Dana White Contender Series highlight.
Oh yeah.
Against I believe it's Michael Oliveira. Dude. Oh god, that was a brutal. Dude, he got tanked on that one. Next fight up is Jafel Filho versus Cody Durden. Who you got?
I have Jafel on this. This is a short notice fight. Originally, he was supposed to fight Lucas Rocha, but now he's fighting Durden. Durden has kind of a little bit of a skid mark going on. I mean, he's only a 4-fight losing streak.
Dude, check those fucking pants, dog.
Dude, for real, dude. 4 fights he's lost so far in a row. Last time he won was Matt Schnell at 135. I mean, who's not beating Matt Schnell at 135 nowadays? Then before that, he has another loss. So
Matt Schnell was at 135?
Against him, yeah.
Against him?
Yeah.
Okay. He still gets cracked at 135?
Dude, he gets cracked at 135, 125. He gets it, bro.
He can get it at any weight class, bro.
I mean, I love Cody. Cody's going to be down for the scrap, and he's going to make it a very interesting fight, even on short notice. But I think Jafel he takes it, and I think he has a good trajectory for this.
Yeah, I think that if this was a full fight camp, Cody Durden, I think this is a really close fight.
Interesting fight.
Yeah. One thing that you said perfectly, he is down for the scrap. So there's going to be a lot of potential volatility in this fight. Of like, I mean, he could clip him. He could catch something on the way in, ground game wise, maybe get a submission. But I think just the smart bet is to go Jafel Filho on this. I think that he is exceptionally sharp. He's a very rangy fighter. I don't know. I think it's just way too much for Cody Durden to take on short notice. I think that's the wrong dude. He has too many tools for you to be like, okay, I can't think about all of them.
Yeah, it's a tall order.
Yeah, super tall order.
Next up, we have Michelle Montague versus Mayra Bueno Silva. Who do you have?
I have Mayra Bueno Silva to win this fight. What am I saying? I have Michelle Montague to fucking win this fight. Got me all fucked up on this. Like, do I even need to say more? Mayra Bueno Silva is on a skid of absolute epic proportions. She, at one point, was the boogeyman of the bantamweight division, where she was, doing crazy ass chokes against Holly Holm to get contention into the UFC championship. Gets dusted by Raquel Pennington. And ever since then, it's gotten worse and worse and worse and worse. It's bad when she gets mopped by one of the people that we absolutely hate to bet on. Like, it's bad when Chazon just fucking mops you.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, yeah.
That was her last win, was against Mayra, when she got that sick ass fucking elbow to cut that face open. In all seriousness, Michelle Montague, I think she has better grappling than Mayra Bueno Silva, and I think that they might have equal levels of striking, and Montague might have a little bit better striking, to be honest. I think she's a really good prospect. Comes out of, I believe, ATT, right?
Well, I just think that it's like how you fight. So sometimes you come out of a camp, for instance, what's his name, Chago?
Yeah.
Comes out of ATT as well. He looked like a fucking loser.
That's true.
He looked like a McDonald's worker that just got off shift. Like, you know what I mean?
So filthy. Yeah, unlike Thiago, though, that she is from American Top Team, but she is undefeated, and she is a top tier grappler. I think that she wins it by decision. She might be able to get a stoppage. I just don't think so. I think hopefully they cut Mayra, because that would be 5 in a row and a no contest. Her last 5 fights, 0-4 and no contest. Wild. Who do you got?
I too have Mayra Bueno Silva. I have Michelle Montague. It didn't matter who was going to be here. I told Sean, I said, I don't care who she fights next. I'm betting against her. I have Michelle. Mayra, he said it all. The last notable win was Holly Holm, and that's not even a win. That got overturned to a no contest. So that's not even a win. All she does is she walks forward, whether she's striking, whether she's getting struck on, or whether she's trying to take you down, or whether you're taking her down. No matter what, she just walks forward like this, and she just eats shit in the face. It's crazy. I have no idea why. Not good hands, not good defense, annoying entries with her grappling. I just don't think she's a good fighter. She's 34 years old, and she's already went on her way out. I don't know. I just think that she should be cut. I don't think that she's UFC caliber, but I think that the women's division, just like the heavyweight division, just like, all these different divisions, they need to be revamped.
Next fight up is Sedriques Dumas versus Jackson McVey. Who you got?
I have Sedriques to win this. It's not that I'm high on Sedriques. I think actually he looked pretty good in that first round in his last fight, but I think that Jackson McVey is just that bad. I think he's an awful fighter. I don't think he's not an awful fighter. He's not a proper fighter for the UFC. He's not ready for the UFC yet. I think he's going to get mollywopped by everyone in his division. How quickly everyone's getting submissions on him. Like Ferreira got the armbar first round. Zachary Reese got a rear naked choke. When was the last time Zachary Reese finished a fight? He got the RNC pretty easy. Sedriques beat Brundage. I know everyone beats Brundage. I think Cody Brundage beats Jackson McVey. So MMA math, I think for sure that Sedriques is going to take this one.
I have Jackson McVey.
No, you don't.
I do.
You fucking liar.
I honestly don't like either one of these fighters. I have Jackson McVey just because I think that Sedriques is just there for a paycheck. Like he's kind of just checked out. And I don't know. I just feel like he's just not really going to be in the fight. But I said it in my notes, Sedriques does have like decent ground game. And apparently anyone can submit Jackson. So I definitely think that he could get a submission off. But it's like whether or not he's willing to do it. Like, is he willing to put in the effort? Because it just seems like he's just not really. He's just like, oh, I make money to show.
If he's going to finish anyone in the UFC, though, it's going to be Jackson McVey.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
The other thing is, what do you think about the first round of his last fight against Homeboy? What's that guy's name?
Dante Johnson.
Dante Johnson.
Was it him being like surprisingly decent, or was it?
He was like invested in the fight. It felt like he came and he was like invested in the fight. Like he thought he could take this fight.
Yeah.
So if he thinks he could take the fight against Jackson, which I think he can, and then he gets that confidence, and then Jackson gives him any limb, I think that he can snatch it up. What do you think?
I mean, we could definitely go Sedriques. Like, I mean,
because you just don't care that much. You're just that indifferent.
I literally like, this is such a fucking dumb fight. This is a dumb fight for the century. Like, it is so bad. Like, neither one of these guys, like, I can pretty much guarantee you, is going to sniff the top 15.
It sucks, though, because Sedriques has the ability to be such a fun fighter.
Oh, yeah.
I think that he can be a very fun fighter. I'm banking that he's going to show up. He's going to do the thing because Jackson is not that guy. But who knows? Jackson could just show up all of a sudden.
I mean, he is training out of MMA Lab, and they produce some fucking dogs out there.
They do.
But it's whether or not you're listening to your corner and you're coachable and all that stuff too. So
yeah,
but yeah, we can, for the parlay, we can do Sedriques, but gentleman's bet.
But yeah, gentleman's bet.
Dude, I'm so excited for you to crush that fucking beer. I'm gonna make sure it's extra cold like mine was.
Next fight up, we have Eric McConico versus Rodolfo Vieira. Who do you have?
I have Vieira by submission. That's my lock of the week. Hear me out, guys. I know last week I did a submission, but hear me out as well. I almost got that submission.
That is true.
Okay. What is Rodolfo really?
Before we get off this, what happened after you didn't get the submission win and she didn't win?
Are you saying you have Eric McConico? I swear to God, if you have Eric McConico, I might.
No. I just want everyone to know what happens if you place a bet.
Okay. Well, if Eric McConico wins this fight, then I'm gonna have to shotgun 2 beers.
I don't have Eric McConico.
Oh, thank God.
I was just saying. After you bet on Kareem Silva last week, what happened?
Oh, I had to pound some beers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You just had a pound A beer.
Two.
Had a pound 2 back to back. Shotgun 2 on the stream.
I know. I mean, it is what it is. You know, I put my money where my mouth is. I put my beers where my mouth is. Like every other fucking person, unless you're fucking shocking them in your ass. Pause. No. So with Vieira, he is a really good jiu-jitsu practitioner. This is going to be a grappler versus striker. I know that Vieira is trying to strike, but I think he learned last fight he can't necessarily strike with people. When you get put out by Bo Nickel on the feet, that's when it's time for, hey, maybe if I'm going up against a striker, I should be using my ground game. I mean, the only time he's been submitted was Fluffy, but I mean, Fluffy's Fluffy. That was a crazy ass guillotine. I think that if he takes McConico down, I think that he absolutely gets a submission on him. I think that McConico has pretty good striking. He can definitely tag him. He definitely can like put him out. But I think that Vieira can definitely just take this to the ground. I think that he's going to. I think he's going to be like, I don't want to get put out again. And I'm just going to get a safe, quick fight because I can do that. Because I should be that much better. I mean, he's like a multiple time world champion, I believe, in jiu-jitsu. Like, he is that guy. And so, like, I think that should be a strategy. I think that's going to be a strategy. I think that McConico, it looks good in the first, like, round and a half, but then he really falls off with his gas tank, where he just gets dog shit tired out of nowhere. And so, even in the later rounds, I think he'd definitely get a submission in the later rounds.
I also have Rodolfo to win this. I think that they are giving Eric the craziest lineup to start out his UFC career. They have Nursultan, right hook KO. Then you have Cody, split decision. And then you have Susarkayev, right KO. And now a submission specialist in Rodolfo Vieira. I mean, the other thing that's crazy is Armen Petrosian. When he went and was never getting submitted, who was the first person to pop his submission cherry? Vieira. So I think the submission thing is not a dumb thing. I was thinking the submission as well.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Someone's going to be like, actually, he's really more of a decision specialist.
Actually, the funny thing is that when he was in Ryzen.
Yeah. The funny thing is that when he was 5 years old, he actually started in karate then he transitioned over to jiu-jitsu. So technically his base is karate.
How could he be such a high level grappler if he's never been submitted? Everyone knows that you have to be submitted to gain the black belt.
Yeah. It's like, stop it. Next fight up is Marcus Buchecha versus Ryan Spann. Who you got?
I have Marcus. I mean, it pains me to say that because I think he is the worst fighter in the world. I think he's a very boring fighter to watch. His last fight, terrible fight. I thought that was a lame fight. He definitely should have been put out. I was hoping he's going to get put out. He never got put out. Ryan Spann's taking this on short notice. The thing with Ryan Spann is Ryan Spann throws a lot, which gains people access to shoot on him. He overthrows a lot of shots. It's going to be up at heavyweight. He's been fighting at light heavyweight. He's only fought, 2 times at heavyweight?
Yeah, something like that.
He's going to overthrow, get taken down. And he's going to think he's safe because he always does the same thing. When someone goes in, he shoots in for that guillotine submission and he just holds it. And he thinks he's safe. But that's not going to work against Marcus. Marcus is too high level of a grappler. And I think Ryan's going to think that he's able to hang with a big dog on the ground like that. I don't think he's going to clip him. I think he's going to basically go to the ground and it's going to be Buchecha's night. Is he going to get the submission? Maybe. Is he going to go to decision? Maybe. Is it going to be just a weird, wonky fight? Maybe. Maybe. But I don't think that Ryan's going to get it done, unfortunately. I wish he did. Originally, he was going to fight Max, but Max broke his foot.
I have Ryan Spann. I think that Ryan Spann can definitely get this done. I'm breaking my rule, though. Normally, like short notice fighters, I stay away from them because it's short notice. I think it's a little bit different for a heavyweight because you don't really have to cut weight. So it's like as long as you're training, in which I'm assuming like he's one of those guys that's like always in the gym, I would assume.
Maybe.
I mean, he seems like that guy, kind of guy, you know? And so it's like, because of that, you're still kind of in shape. It's just like, you know, you just lock in a little bit more. I think that Ryan Spann definitely is a dog in this fight. I think that he can clip him.
God, I hope he does.
Buchecha is such a just mid-tier fighter. Like that fight against Kennedy was probably one of the worst fights I've ever seen in my life. It was awful. I could not stand how bad that fight was. Like, dude, the fuck was that? And then he was getting tagged so bad constantly. But Kennedy kept on looking like, oh, he's not hurt, even though he was clearly hurt. Like the entire fight, every single time Kennedy hit him with something, he's like all like fucking wobbly and shit like that. And he's like, oh, he's not hurt. But Ryan Spann's gonna see that. He's a veteran of the game. So I think that if he gets him on skates, he's gonna go in for the kill because he's that kind of guy versus all these other guys that don't do that.
The only difference that I see is that Kennedy throws a lot of straight shots and Ryan Spann throws a lot of looping shots, which invites takedowns. And Ryan Spann doesn't normally have to deal with any issue with that because, like I said, when people shoot in, he just shoots that guillotine and then he either works back to his feet like we saw in the Dominic Reyes fight, or he rides the guillotine and tries to get it and he goes too hard and maybe gets triangled like his last fight. But we'll find out on the stream.
Who do you want to go with? Who should we go with?
We'll go with yours.
What? Just send it back to me?
Yeah, it'll be Ryan Spann.
Yeah, because, I mean, honestly, we all want Ryan Spann to win this anyways, so that makes sense.
And whoever loses, gotta smash a beer. Next up, we have Davey Grant versus Adrian Martinetti.
I definitely have Davey Grant on this one. I know it's kind of weird because he's like 40 years old, but I just feel like he's just so much better than Martinetti. I think that Martinetti, did he look good against Volodkin? Yeah. Is that like just like a really good fight? Sure. I mean, like, I think you would have to look at it in a vacuum. Like, that was a great fight. I don't know if that showed whether or not he's a good fighter. This is definitely going to show whether or not he's a good fighter. And I think that Davey Grant, he's fought way too many killers to just get put out by someone that's not an absolute killer.
I have Davey Grant. This actually was going to be my lock of the week. I was thinking him by decision. I just think that Martinetti, he hasn't gone to the deep waters that Davey Grant's gone to. He's so tricky. He's so elusive. I mean, he has gotten clipped a few times, but that's against people like Jourdain. So I wouldn't hold that against him. I think that he's going to be so tricky. He's going to have the crazy leg kicks. He's going to push the pace. I think he's probably going to try to get that KO. And I don't think he's going to get it. I think he's going to get the decision, though. I think he's going to absolutely batter Martinetti.
He's also crazy. Like, he's just a crazy lad.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to throw some crazy shit. And I feel like he's fought better strikers, and I think he's also fought better grapplers. So it's like, I just don't know where like Martinetti's path of victory would be. But
pulling out of the fight last minute.
Hey, let's go, baby. Next fight up is Montel Jackson versus Raoni Barcelos. Who you got?
I have Raoni Barcelos. I just think that I mean, he's beating everyone right now. I don't know what's going on. He's like getting older and winning more. I don't know what's going on. He's only had real trouble against grapplers like Umar and Kyler Phillips. But like with strikers like Montel's a very good striker. I think he's able to clip him. I don't think he's going to, but I think he's able to. I think that Ione is going to get in there and he's going to grapple him. He's going to out-grapple him for 3 rounds, and that's going to be that.
Yeah.
Who do you have?
I also have Barceas. I have to ride with him because he's ruining all my parlays. So now I have to go and just essentially sink his career if he loses. You know what I'm saying? No. But no, I think Ione, he is very successful against good strikers. Like I would think that Peyton Talbot, I would consider him a more proficient striker than Montel. Like he has more tools and he has a lot more to offer in the striking game, in my opinion. And he ragdolled him, to say the least, for 3 rounds. He just absolutely, he looked so unremarkable in that fight, Peyton Talbot. And I think that like that's just kind of what he does with anyone that's a striker. And I think that honestly, he's gonna do better, I think, than Davison did against Montel. Like I think that Ione's grappling is a little bit different than Davison's, where he actually likes to initiate like some chain wrestling and takedowns and stuff like that. Versus I think Figueiredo is a little bit more like relaxed in his grappling, where it's almost like the pull guard type of feeling or mentality. I mean, he does have some sneaky ass trips, but like not the point. Yeah, so I think that he's just gonna be kind of a pest with grappling. I think it's gonna be too much for Montel.
Next up, we have Rafa Garcia versus Alexander Hernandez. Who do you have?
Dude, you know who I have. I have Alexander Hernandez. Alexander Hernandez is an absolute dog. He's been on a tear. He's looking better and better each fight. He's looking like pre-Cerrone Alexander Hernandez. If you know, you know. I think that he's just getting to that all-time confidence, and he's peaking at the right time, at the right age. And I think it's time for him to actually start going on a legitimate run to the top 15, top 10. Top 5, maybe not championship, but like definitely in that category. Who do you got?
I also have Hernandez on this. I think he just fought more people. Like, listen to these names: Beneil Dariush, Cerrone, Dober, Thiago, Moicano, Quarantino, Jim Miller. And now he's settling into the lightweight division. Before he was between 145 and 155. Now he's settling into the lightweight division, and he's on a 4-fight win streak. He's beaten Austin Hubbard, Kurt Hollabaugh. He KO'd Chase Hooper, your boy.
No, dude. Was it Lance Gibson? That guy's my boy right now.
Dude, I'm saying, dude. And then Diego Fierro. And then now he's about to put his name on the list. So, I don't know. I just think we should ride with Alexander until the wheels fall off.
100%, dude. Loyalty is big in our in our game.
Yeah, especially with betting.
Oh, yeah, dude. Next fight up is the co-main event. It's going to be Norma Dumont versus Jocelyn Edwards. Who do you got?
I think that it's going to be Norma. I'm not really a big fan of Norma right now. I think that ever since she joined the Fight Nerds, she's just kind of like a lame ass fighter. I don't know. I used to be a huge fan of Norma. I mean, and I also used to be a huge fan of Norma. But now I'm just a huge fan of Norma because, you know, but not her fighting. Her fighting, though, is very boring now. It's very like the classic Fight Nerd style. Just one strike, running around, one strike, running around, and then kind of try and turn it up like the last 10 seconds of the fight, and then praying that you get the decision. I hate that fighting style. I think Ketlin won that fight, and then they gave it to her. Jocelyn Edwards taking this on short notice. She's going to go in there. She's not a very active fighter. So when she cracks hard. I just don't think she strikes a lot. She doesn't have a lot of volume. So she's going to be chasing down Norma, and she's going to be doing that for 3 rounds. So it's going to go to the decision. So if you can't pick a fighter to choose, just pick the over because they're going to be chasing each other the entire fight.
I also have Norma Dumont to win this, probably by decision. She's like on my shit list for fighters. She is fucking boring as shit. Like there's no other way to get around it. She's just not it. Like, like very unremarkable right now, at least in this era of her fighting game. A little bit more successful than Bruna Bazil, in my opinion. Like that style of fighting where it's just like, it looks like almost over calculated, where you're just like you don't want to throw anything because you're like, oh, it might get countered. Like it's like the weirdest point fighting you've ever seen. And then, I mean, she's going up against Jocelyn Edwards, short notice. I mean, she did have a pretty sick fight with Nora Cornelio.
I mean, Jocelyn is 30. She's coming into her own in the fight game.
Yeah, she is. I just think that Norma is
going to game the system. That's all.
Yeah. And like Jocelyn's not going to have the cardio, the gas tank, because she didn't get a full fight camp and she had to cut weight and all this stuff.
And she's kind of a bigger girl for that division.
Yeah.
Like even when she's in there, she's kind of like a bigger girl.
Yeah, that's true. But like, I just think that Norma is just, like these are fights that if you're like getting a short notice fighter, you should be trying to especially get the stoppage, or at least look like you're trying to get the stoppage, because it looks so bad when you just go to decision against a fighter like this. Like you should be able to try to push the pace and get them out of there.
Well, the problem is that Norma is going through a full fight camp. Like even though it's short notice, it's kind of short notice for both of them. Mm-hmm. So stylistically, it's a short notice fight for Norma. So Norma has to change her game plan and be like, okay, well, this is what we're doing now.
It's gonna be the same game plan though. Right?
I know it's the same game plan, but in general,
like a regular fight
for short notice fights. So like, I don't think you should always be able to put them out.
I guess it's not 1-to-1.
Yeah, it's not a 1-to-1 carryover, but I mean, she's gonna do the same game plan regardless. So
yeah. Well, I mean, like just in general, like I feel like a lot of them just get like it almost looks like they're just like, oh, it's fine. My gas tank's gonna outlast theirs because I trained longer. That's that's what it gives off to me, in my opinion. Versus it being like, I'm just gonna try to take this win. It's just like a little mentality thing that it looks like, in my opinion. Maybe it's definitely I'm off base and whatnot, but sometimes it really can like seem like that.
I know what you're saying,
which is kind of frustrating. But
next fight up, we have the main event: Aljamain Sterling versus Youssef Zalal. Who do you have?
I have to go with Aljamain Sterling. I think this is a really good matchup. This is very interesting. I was very back and forth the entire time. I think it's interesting in the fact that Aljamain doesn't have to really worry about Youssef's ground game, right? So he can kind of throw stuff with the thought of, oh, well, he's not going to take me to the ground because he can be able to stuff the takedown because he has that grappling, right? He has that confidence in his wrestling. Versus Youssef Zalal is always going to have to watch out for the potential takedown from Aljamain and like the other side of the coin of that. And I think that might make a huge difference in the striking success of Aljamain to ultimately set him up into clinching positions and get to the takedowns. And once he gets it down, I think that he has such good top pressure that it's essentially he's going to be chilling there for the rest of the round. And I think that there's going to be a lot of rounds like that. And can Youssef potentially like clip him? Definitely can do it. Can he catch him in a submission? Maybe. I think that Aljamain has better overall grappling in both senses, both wrestling and jiu-jitsu. Honestly, I think this is a very toss-up fight. So, like, if you have Youssef, we can go with Youssef, or we can do the over. I think that this most likely will go over, especially if it's like 3.5 rounds. I think it does go in the championship fights.
So I have Aljamain Sterling for this. I think he's the bigger fighter. I think he's the better grappler. I was watching a lot of his YouTube, and he just looks like he's a little bit like he's got a twinge of something. Like, I don't know if it's his knee or his back or his neck or something, but he doesn't look 100%, and that stresses me out. But I think that if he's 10% off his game, I think he still has the edge. He's done the championship fights. He's won the belt. He's defended the belt. He's
against Peter Yan,
against TJ Dillashaw. I know there's asterisks against a lot of people's names. We're not talking about that. He did get put out by Sean O'Malley, but then again, that was Sean O'Malley. In
the height of his,
of him being
aura.
Sean, of his aura. I mean, Tim Welsh yelling in the corner, the whole thing. Dogs are barking, birds are whistling type shit. But I think that he's gonna be the bigger fighter, the better grappler. He's gonna have the better gas tank. He's gonna put the pressure. He has wonky shots. really weird shot selection. I mean, I'm pretty excited for this fight. He's going to look good at 145. He's been looking all right at 145. Not bad weight cut. He's eating like pizza and stuff on his weight cut. It's crazy. I don't know. I just think that he's going to take this. He's gonna drag us out for 5 rounds, or imagine he just backpacks him at one of the rounds, and then he is the best backpack, right?
Oh, 100%. He submitted Corey Sandhagen. I think Corey Sandhagen has really good submission defense. Yeah. So it's like that's an impressive notch on his belt. He could definitely get it done there. If it stands for a long enough period of time, though, I am a little bit worried just because Youssef is sneaky. His shots are sneaky and they add up really quick. But I just don't see it happening where, even if he gets into a little danger, I just feel like he'll just start grappling.
The other thing I'm worried about is that Aljamain does have that cut above his eye that he's nursing. I don't want that to open up in the fight and then change the course of the fight.
Oh,
that's one thing that I'm worried about. But as of right now, as it stands, I have Aljamain Sterling.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's a wrap for this week's fight picks. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you enjoy this content, all of our social media is linked in the bio. Be sure to subscribe, cash those tickets, and don't forget, bet smart, fight hard. We'll catch you in the next card.